illustration from my own life that kind of fit as I was reflecting on Aaron and how he could have made a decision like this. And I thought of an illustration, and then as soon as I thought of it, I thought, I'm not going to share that. And then my husband said, oh no, Cindy, you need to share that story. So my little disclaimer is, I don't like this story. I have never shared it publicly, but I think you can be the judge, but I think it fits. But here goes. A few years ago, my son Jake, he started a new school, and I really wanted to fit in. I wanted to meet the parents. I wanted to be a part of the community. I wanted to be used. I wanted to serve. And so I kind of volunteered for everything. And then they had a special holiday teachers luncheon, and so they called and said, can you come help? And I'm like, sure, what can I bring? So Sally and Jill, you would not be surprised to know I brought chips and salsa. But not my normal chi-chi salsa, because this was a special holiday luncheon. So I decided I would go to Horrocks and get their fresh, delicious, thick and chunky salsa, which my mother-in-law knows that is my favorite in the whole wide world. And plus I was thinking, really, how can we have a red hot retreat and not talk about salsa? Right, yeah. So I said, sure, I'll bring the salsa. And then I go to this luncheon, and, I'm having a great time. And I'm thinking, this is wonderful, like meeting all the people and smiling and helping. And then I'm in the back corner washing the dishes, and somebody comes and, they take a bite of the salsa, and they say, yum, this is so good. Who brought the salsa? And then somebody points and says, that woman over there. And so I just smile, keep washing my dishes. And then somebody else takes a bite and says, oh, my goodness, this is the best salsa. Who brought it? And they point to me and say, that lady over there. And I just smile, and it all feels good. Here's when I should have ran, right, Bobby? You know this. I should have ran, because this was not helpful to me. You know what I mean? But I should have fled, but I didn't. It was feeling good. So then I'm washing the dishes, and then somebody says, who made this salsa? And somebody says, that lady over there. And somebody said, who made the salsa? And they said, that lady over there. And I gulped. And then I smiled and just kept washing my dishes. So then the principal came back, and he said, thank you so much for helping. So good to meet you. And I am so glad you brought your homemade salsa. You're going to have to bring that next time, too. Sure, I said. Ugh. Right. And then as I was leaving, the head of the PTO said, oh, Cindy, it was so great to meet you. And I just had to get that homemade salsa recipe from you. I was nauseous all the way home. For nights, I couldn't sleep thinking, what am I going to do? I even thought, I wonder if I go to Horrocks, if they would give me that recipe. Judy, you are never going to look at me the same in the media center, are you? You're like, I'm just glad you didn't bring me salsa, huh? Just those lattes. And as I look back, I sought approval from being in the presence of the people that day, rather than honoring my God by telling the truth. I am no different than Aaron.